them in, but you know they have filled nicely back in there with Lorraine Keane slipping into full back. So apart from that, the team will be unchanged.
With the first game, Eddie, a strong breeze blowing down the field, and Rhinett's got off to a super start. They got 4 goals in the first half, so I mean the breeze is going to be a factor, whoever is going to play with the breeze in the first half. Breeze
is always worth a couple of points in any game, Pat. It depends now. Naomh CIARÁN are actually playing into the breeze now. The first half, you see the bit of lining out there, so Tullamore is going to have to capitalise now on that strong breeze. They certainly want a point lead at half time.
Am I picking up him?
Go that again.
Doesn't matter, will it?
So Naomh CIARÁN, of course, being the All-Ireland champions, have a great blend of experience, and the youngsters have to come into the team there now, you know, able deputies, so it's all to play for. I think this is going to be a belter of a game, Pat.
Pat Gallagher, referee for today. Pat Gallagher is in the middle of the field, referee for today. So I suppose we're any moment now, we will be ready for the start of this. Game, and I'm just looking there. I see Kate Kenny in the middle of the field for Naomh CIARÁN for the throw in, I suppose, or maybe is that where she's going to start?
No, Kate's been playing midfield now for the last few games. So she'll be held on to the midfield, but saying that, she'll be up there for the scoring as well, you know.
Well, the ball is in and the game is on, and the first to break through it for Tullamore. It's gathered by their number 8, Sinead Fadden. Sinead Fadden gives the ball back out to the centre half back, Anne Kehoe. Anne Kehoe holds onto the ball, flicks it over to the far side of the field, gets it over to Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman, the joint captain, across again, and Tullamore starting off early, gets it inside, and they try to work their way with the big number 9, Gallagher. Gallagher got the ball back, and Tullamore working the way, and it's the number 12, Coleman. She's bottled up, and it's gone high, it's gone over the bar. The first score of the game has come inside 37 seconds. The first score of the game came from Grania Egan, that gathered up that ball and got it over the bar. So it's 1 point now for Tullamore. Kick out has come out into the middle of the field. Ball broken down. Tullamore have it in the middle of the field. Back outside towards Orla Gorman. Orla Gorman drives it in low, but this ball is cut off inside. Gavin Mangan has it, gets it outside to Emma Maher. Emma Maher drives it down, but the ball is caught back there by the half by Kate Kehoe. Kate Kehoe has it, gets it inside towards Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman flicks the ball back inside to Orla Gorman. Orla Gorman has it, drives it down in towards the full forward. Back to Gorman again. Gorman steadies, half blocked down. Ball has gone back in. It looks to be Emer Flynn, is it? That's coming out with the ball. It's gathered up in any sense. A great start, Eddie, for Tullamore after a couple of seconds. Great start.
Yeah, great start. A little bit of uncertainty in the Naomh CIARÁN back line there. Naomh CIARÁN had the ball actually secured and they lost it, and the Tullamore capitalised, got the open score. So look, you can see the way the breeze is affecting every kick there now from Naomh CIARÁN, you know.
Kick out is coming. Kate Gallagher has it for Tullamore. Kate gets the ball, gives it out to Maeve Coleman again. Maeve Coleman with number 12 on her back, tries to go around. Outside her there is Ella Hogan. Ball has got into the full forward line, gathered up again, and Tullamore coming on the move is there. Grania Egan that has it. Grania Egan gets it back outside towards Sarah Kehoe. Sarah Kehoe is fouled. Referee Pat Gallagher is in there. Sarah Kehoe fouled, and it's going to be a free in to Tullamore, and it'll be Maeve Coleman that'll get ready to take this one. Maeve Coleman will get ready to take this free in for Tullamore. 2 minutes, little over 2 minutes gone in the first half as Maeve Coleman looks towards the goal. Tullamore a point up, a point to no score, playing with the assistance of a very, very strong breeze here in the first half. The second game here in Tubber here today. Earlier on, Rhinett's won the intermediate football final, beating Shamrocks, and the free is taken for Tullamore. Kicked high and kicked over the bar. So Gá Colleen, the Tullacorney lane scorer, force go Naomh CIARÁN. The kick out will be taken by Amanda Keena. Amanda Keena, the goalkeeper, sister of Lorraine at full back. As Amanda looks out the field, where's she going to drive it? Drives it out towards Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan gives it back to Amy Gavin. Gavin Mangan has the ball, coming down through the middle, holds on to the ball, brings 2-3 players with her, brought to the ground, and it's going to be a free. The free is going to be taken by Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny takes the free, gets it back outside Emma Marr. Emma Marr holds on to the ball, gives it back to Kate Kenny again. Kate Kenny gets it over the far side of the field, and away comes Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy holds on to it and gets it outside to Roisin Egan. Coming back into it now, Naomh CIARÁN, Eddie.
Yeah, it's the first time now that Naomh CIARÁN have got the ball into the Tullamore half, so they need to get a score on the board now and settle down.
A free in, and Kate Kenny will get ready to take the free in. Kate stands back, looks to get ready to take the free in. The stance of Kate Kenny looking towards the goal. She's kicking into a strong breeze though. Lifts the ball, kicks it towards the goal. It's swinging well, and it's gone over the bar. Good point there from Kate Kenny. 4 minutes gone in the game. 2 points for Tullamore, 1 point for Naomh CIARÁN. As Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the kick out. You mentioned any player that's coming there that, you know. The kick out will be taken by Kelly Cunningham. Kelly Cunningham gets it down the field. Going up, ball is knocked over on this side of the field, but it's gathered up for Tullamore by their number 10, Roisin Corcoran. Roisin gets the ball, being fouled as she did, so the free is taken down into the full forward line. Ball is gathered up in there by the 15, Grawn Egan. Grawn Egan tries to get into Holly Ravenhill. Ravenhill leaves it behind, and Keena comes out. It's Lorraine Keena that came out with the ball. That time Lorraine was fouled, and away come Naomh CIARÁN again. Back out into the middle, out to the number 11, Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan back to Gavin Mangan, gets it inside to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny has it. Kate drives it down to the full forward line. After it is Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy has it out near the sideline. Turns in, turns on the left, gets it on the right, still tries to make her way inside. Gets it back to Kate Kenny. Kate has been bottled round. Referee waves free out. Free out to Tullamore, and the free out is taken quickly over to this side of the field. Out here after this, Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman, she's a half forward, but she's on the half back line now at the moment. She contends with 2 players, gets it back, takes the return pass, and gets the ball back into the middle once again. Away goes Tullamore with Kate Kehoe. Kate Kehoe gets the ball back outside to Lisa Gorman. Lisa Gorman over the far side of the field, gathering it up there for Tullamore to try to work the win. Is a Grawn Egan. It's the number 13, it's Sarah Kehoe. Sarah Kehoe gets the ball back outside, out to the number 11, Lisa Gorman. Lisa Gorman still has it, turns around, where's she going to put it? Referee blows the whistle and penalises her. It's going to be a free out to Naomh CIARÁN. Back on their own half back line, and it's Emer Flynn. Emer Flynn takes it, gets the return pass, and away she goes again. Leaves the ball behind her. It's picked up by Amy Gavin Mangan. Gavin Mangan gets the ball back up the field again, and away come Naomh CIARÁN with the centre half forward, Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan drops it in the path of Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy has the ball, tries to make room, still makes room. On the right foot is Ellie McAvoy, being well bottled up in there by Laura O'Sullivan. Gets the ball back outside, and away come Tullamore again. They've lifted the siege with Becky Bryant. And Tullamore coming down the field as they try to build themselves. Very, very fast game of football here as it goes out to Maeve Coleman into the full forward line. Lorraine Keena gets about to it. Referee had he blown the whistle. No, it's gone outside to Ellie Hogan. Hogan gets the ball back out and away come Naomh CIARÁN again. Out to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan holds on to the ball. She's got Kate Kenny outside her. Kate Kenny has the ball. Kate on a solo run out to the centre circle inside Ellie McAvoy. Back to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan knocked to the ground. Referee has blown the whistle and he's awarded a free in. 7 minutes gone in the game. Eddie, so far scores hard come by 2 points to 1.
Yeah, it's a very, very competitive game. I should expect the first opening quarter to be, but you see when Roisin Egan start dropping back in here to the middle of the field and giving the out ball, the aim has changed. It has swung towards Naomh CIARÁN now for the last few minutes, but Tullamore using the space very, very well, and they have lots of able and willing runners there, so this is going to go to the wire.
Free in, and Kate Kenny gets ready to take the free in, kicks it this time. It's not going to swing enough though. It's gone to the left, it's gone out over the line and wide. Chance for Kate Kenny, but as I said, she's kicking into a breeze. So it's going to be a kick out for Tullamore, and it'll be Kelly Cunningham. Kelly Cunningham that'll get ready to take the kick out. Referee is just waiting to see as to what the boots need to be tied and Roisin Egan over there. So referee Pat Gallagher holding up the play for the moment as Kelly Cunningham will get ready to take the free out. The sun shining into Kelly Egan's eyes as she gets ready to take the kick out. Up she comes, huge kick out the field. Out it'll come, well worked out there to Aisling Fox. Aisling Fox has the ball, goes back inside, and the referee had blown the whistle. I think it was a Tullamore player was being held up as she tried to make her way through that time, and it's going to be a free in. Aisling Fox gets ready, coming out for the ball that time. It was Holly Ravenhill. She was held as she came out for it. But away comes Shamrock, or away come Naomh CIARÁN, I should say. Back out the field, this one will come to Emma Cahill. Cahill gets it up, down the field it goes to Caitlin Rigney. Caitlin Rigney holds on to it, drops it into the full forward line. Ball is gathered in there by Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy gets it across to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan holds on, looking for someone. Blocked down is Roisin Egan. Ball goes back out to Kate Kehoe. Kate Kehoe gives the ball back outside to Laura O'Sullivan. Laura O'Sullivan back to Kehoe, back down the field and away come Tullamore once again. Out towards the number 5 is Sarah Bracken. Sarah Bracken holds on to it, flicks the ball back, and Tullamore moving well now at the moment. Gráin Egan has it. Gráin Egan gets it back outside towards Orla Gorman. Orla Gorman into the full forward line. It's gathered in there by Gráin Egan. Gráin Egan tries to turn, gets the ball across, but it's gone straight to a Naomh CIARÁN player. It's Fionn Boland gets it outside to Emma Cahill. Emma Cahill holds on to the ball, looks around, drops it low. Ball is cut off in there by Anne Kehoe. She's on her knees at the moment. Tullamore pushing forward now, gets it into the midfielder Sinead Fadden. Sinead Fadden gets it outside to centre half back Kehoe. Kehoe gets it in back in. Tullamore trying to work their way in now at the moment. They're still pushing. Is it Gráin Egan that has it? Gets it outside. It's Gráin that has it now at the moment. Back to the number 5, kick towards the goal, but it's gone out. Sarah Bracken it was that eventually got it, went out over the line and went wide. 10 minutes gone in the game, 2 points to 1. As Amanda Keena gets ready to take the kick out once again. Amanda Keena looking out the field, kicks this one high out the field. Sun shines into the eyes of Amy Gavin Mangan, but the ball is, the referee has penalised the Naomh CIARÁN player, and it's going to be a free to Tullamore. The free to Tullamore outside the 45-metre line. It's kicked in towards the goal, gone into the corner, gone racing in after there is Holly Ravenhill, but it's gathered up. Lorraine Keena gets it out the field, and away comes Naomh CIARÁN again. They're on the attack as they make their way down the field. Out there is it Emma Cahill, is it that has it? It's gone inside towards Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny gives the ball back. It's Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy has it. Tries to make room for herself. Still holds on to the ball. Being forced out. Referee has blown the whistle. A free in. The forward line of McAvoy and Kate Kenny, and they're moving very, very well in there now at the moment, Eddie.
Yeah, you see the Naomh CIARÁN have to carry the ball into that breeze there now, and Tullamore have been sucked out, but the forward line now, Kate has moved in, so they have an option now to kick it in, as well as aiming for Ellie McAvoy. They have Kate Kenny now as a target woman as well, you know. So
the free is taken, and it's Kate Kenny that takes the free. Kate kicks it high into a strong breeze, but it's gone over the bar. It's 2 points now for Naomh CIARÁN. It's 2 points for Tullamore. We've just passed 12 minutes of the first half. As Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the kick out, she looks out the field as to where she's going to put this one. She's kicked it short to Anne Kehoe. Anne Kehoe holds on to the ball, turns around and gets the ball over the far side of the field, but it's deceived everyone. Gone out after this Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman has gone down on the ball, gets a neat hand pass back outside where she gave it to Laura Sullivan, but Laura leaves the ball behind her, and it's Naomh CIARÁN that are on the attack now at the moment. Roisin Egan has it. Roisin Egan looks up up, gets it inside to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny has the ball. She's got Caitlin Rigney inside, gives it inside to Caitlin. Caitlin turns it on the right, kicks it on the right and kicks it over the bar. Great move there. Ball went inside and Caitlin Rigney got it on the right foot. It was an awkward angle, but she still got a good score.
Caitlin is very good. Once she gets close to the goals at all, she will score each time, you know, but she did well there. She pulled away and gave Kate the room to give her the pass.
Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the kick out. 3 points for Naomh Ciarán, 2 points for Tullamore. Kick out is taken, down the field the ball comes. It's gone over the heads, gone after it out there and trying to gather it up there is the number 11, Lisa Gorman. Lisa Gorman has gone down on the ball. It's not from Lisa, it was actually Sinead Fadden. Fadden got it inside to the full forward line into Grán Egan. Grán Egan is giving the ball back outside again where Tullamore tried to work their way in. It's the number 10, Orla Gorman. Orla Gorman has the ball, flicks the ball back down. It's gathered up for Tullamore. They try to work the way, high ball kicks towards the goal, it's going to drop in, but Keane is on the goal line. It was kicked in by Lisa Gorman, but it's coming out and away come Naomh Ciarán again with Anna Grennan. Anna Grennan gets the ball out the far side and away they come. They try to work the way out the field. The ball has gone back out to Ella Hogan. Ella Hogan gets the ball back into the middle and a free out for Naomh Ciarán. A foul for Naomh Ciarán and the free out is taken. It comes to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan holds on to the ball, tries to make her way down. She'll be heading this one to Kate Kenny. That's the 1-to-1 inside, but this time it's well caught inside by Becky Bryant. Becky Bryant gets the ball out and eventually comes outside to Kate Gagnon. Kate Gagnon has the ball. Down the middle she comes with it and gets it to Laura Sullivan. Laura Sullivan flicks it over the far side of the field. Outside after there's the number 13, Sarah Keogh. Sarah Keogh drives it into the full forward line. Holly Ravenhill. Holly Ravenhill gone racing. It's going to beat Holly out over the line. It beats Holly Ravenhill out over the line, so it's 3 points to 2 in favour of Naomh Ciarán. Just over, they were heading for the 15-minute. We won't be too far away from the water break as Amanda Keena gets ready to take the kick out. Amanda Keena, up she comes and kicks the ball out the field, but the ball is caught for Tullamore out in the middle there by Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman got the ball back inside, but it's in stalemate in there and it's gathered up and Naomh Ciarán have it. Surely a free out. It is a free out, says the referee. It was Amy Gavin Mangle that had the ball whipped out of her hand and away come Naomh Ciarán again with Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan drops this one down where it'll come down to Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy has the ball. Ellie still holds on to the ball. She's got Sullivan along with her. Drives it into Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny tries to go inside Becky Bryant. Turns round Becky Bryant. Gives the ball across to the middle to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan, two players round her. Gets it back to Caitlin. Caitlin has a shot, but it's gone to the left. It's gone out over the line. It's gone wide. It's gone out over the line, it's gone wide, and referee Pat Gallagher blows the whistle. It's the water break here, Eddie. At the water break, it's 3 points to 2.
Yeah, Tullamore defending very well there. They forced Naomh Ciarán into a snapshot there and forced them to kick it wide. That's 3 wides now for Naomh Ciarán. But it's, the game is settled nicely. It's an open, very open game. Tullamore using the wind very, very well. But you can see what happens if they kick it in too long. The wind is going to take it away on the forwards, But so far now the game is very, very even. But I think Naomh Ciarán is just kind of beginning to kind of grind back into their momentum now. They're certainly carrying the ball a lot better into the breeze. But Tullamore now would need to put a few scores on the board really coming to half time, Pat. Because I think that wind is actually picking up even stronger than when the game started.
Well, 3 points to 2 is what the scoreboard read, and our I have to say our coverage being brought to you today by Avenir Sports. Avenir Sports Consultant Services, Performance Analyst and Digital Video Services. But it's looking at it now. It's Naomh Ciarán 3 points. It's Tullamore 2 points. Naomh Ciarán 3 points. Tullamore 2 points, and we're on the water break at this stage.
They got the clock. He says that they got the magic clock. 2 minutes anyhow, Pat.
At this stage, Kenny having a word with Naomh Ciarán out there, and I suppose what he's trying to do is trying to insist that Ciarán need to get a few scores, I suppose, on the board. Tullamore playing with a breeze out there, and
Yeah, I'd say Colin now would be very, very happy even if Naomh CIARÁN were a point or two in their rears at half time, because that is a very, very strong wind, and it would suit Naomh CIARÁN to kick the ball into Kate Kenny and Ellie McAvoy on the forward line. And you can see the first chance that Caitlin Rigney got straight over the bar as well. So the options for the long ball is probably better for Naomh CIARÁN than Tullamore currently. But once the Tullamore inside forwards are getting the ball, they're finding it very, very hard to score. Naomh CIARÁN are tackling very, very hard at the back, and they've won a couple of frees for turning them around and made them over carry, you know. So no, it's a super game of football, and you know, if this goes down to the last quarter, Naomh CIARÁN, it'll take everything they have to win it.
And we're back at the water break. We're back for the start of the water break, and the ball is out in the middle. It's gathered up for Tullamore as they come down the field with it. They get it outside, and it's gathered up by their number 10, Orla Coleman. Orla Coleman gets it out into the middle, and it's gathered up for Naomh CIARÁN over on the far side of the field. As they come down the field, it's eventually got back to Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy gets it back to Amy Gavin Mangan. Gavin Mangan inside to Roisin Egan. Back to Gavin Mangan again. Gavin Mangan turns inside, gets it on the right foot, kicks it with the right foot, but it's gone. It's gone to the left. It's gone out over the line. It's gone wide. It's gone wide, and it's going to be a kick out for Tullamore once again. And Kelly Cunningham will get ready with the kick out. She looks down the field as she gets ready with the kick out. Drops this one down the field. Roisin Egan has it though. Roisin Egan holds onto the ball, drops the ball down into the corner. Ellie McAvoy has gone racing. It's going to beat her though. It's beating her out over the line. It's beating her out over the line, and it's going to be a kick out for Tullamore, and Kelly Cunningham will get ready to take the kick out once again. Ellie Cunningham comes out. She'll come out to the 20-metre line and get ready to take the kick out. She's looking down the field as to where she's going to put this ball. Up she comes and drives it down the field. It's going to be gathered up for Tullamore by their number 13, Sarah Kehoe. Sarah Kehoe gets the ball back for Tullamore once again, and away come Tullamore as the ball is driven down by their number 5, Sarah Bracken. Sarah Bracken got the ball, but the referee had blown the whistle. The referee had blown the whistle, and I think it's a foul on Sarah Bracken. It looks to be it is. It's a foul on Sarah Bracken as she parted with the ball that time. So it's going to be a free. Referee Pat Gallagher indicating that it's a free for Tullamore, and Tullamore playing with the assistance of a very, very strong breeze here in the first half. Sarah Bracken will get ready to take the free just on her own half of the field, drives the free down into the middle, gathered up for Tullamore once again by Orla Gorman, but she's left it behind, and it goes to Nicole Buckley. Nicole Buckley gets it into Roisin Egan. Roisin back to Emma Cahill, back to Roisin Egan. Roisin will drive this one towards Caitlin Rigney. Caitlin Rigney, she held on to the Tullamore player. It's a free out to Tullamore. Comes down this side of the field. Orla Gorman has it. Orla Gorman turns, drives it down into the corner. Gone racing after this Grania Egan. Will it beat her to the line? Grania Egan is still running. She's kept it in place. She still has the ball. 2 Naomh CIARÁN players with her. Grania Egan tries to turn, does turn, gets it back outside to Orla Gorman. Orla Gorman has the ball, gets it back into the midfielder Kate Gangan. Kate leaves the ball behind her, and the ball eventually goes to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan turns and twists and gets the ball back out the field, back out towards Emma Maher. Emma Maher holds on to the ball. Emma still travelling with the ball, being held as Emma Maher being held as she went up the field with the ball, and it's going to be a free. The free is taken, goes to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan gets the ball back to Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy has the ball, tries to make room, still has the ball. Has she held too long? Referee says play on. Ball goes back to Cahill. Cahill gets it inside to Kenny. Kenny turns on the right. Oh, well stole there. Kate Kenny, a great dummy there. Went to the left, turned back to the right, Eddie, and a great score.
That's a great score. She's very good on either foot. I mean, the amount of time that girl puts into practice for days like this is when she really has to she will turn it on, you know. But I saw there that Tullamore had 9 players back there to 4 Naomh CIARÁN attackers, and Naomh CIARÁN still got the score.
4 points to 2. The scoreboard reads kick out is taken. Out into the middle of the field it comes. Foul on the Tullamore player as it comes out. 19 minutes gone in the first half. It's a free to It's a free to Tullamore, and the free is taken back to the number 5. Back to Sarah Bracken. Ball kicked in by Kehoe into the full forward, and this is going to drop in over the heads of the backs and forward. Nicole Buckley has gone back after. Nicole is watching it. It's gone out over the line. Nicole Buckley watched it as it went out over the line. So it's going to be a kick out, and it'll be Amanda Keena that'll get ready to take the kick out for Naomh CIARÁN again. 4 points to 2 in favour of Naomh CIARÁN as Amanda Keena gets ready to take the kick out once again. Referee has gone to the sideline. He's gone to check with one of his linesmen over on the sideline. Not exactly sure as to what is going on, but he's just gone to check on the sideline. He's checking with his linesman on the sideline exactly what's going on, whether he'll come to this side or not. The linesman on this side, I don't think he's looking for him. No, the kick out is taken. It's gathered by Amy Gavin Mangan. Gavin Mangan has the ball, holds on to the ball, gone on a solo run up the field, still holds on to the ball, still goes with the ball, gets the ball outside, gathered up again, back to Mangan again. Mangan again, still goes on the ball. Gavin Mangan gets it inside Ellie McAvoy. Ellie Mac holds on to it, gets it back to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny steadies, goes one way, goes another, still holds on, gets it back to Ellie McAvoy, back to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny is on a 1-to-1, she's gone, surely penalty. No, referee says a free out. Referee says a free out. The referee says a free out.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, it looked as though she was held up all right, but look, she did overcarry it, no doubt. But look, he could have given it either way. But there was a seriously strong run by Amy Mangan to the middle there. Deserved the score, really.
Well, the free out is taken. It's gone outside to Laura O'Sullivan. Laura O'Sullivan fouled, and it's going to be a free to. It's going to be a free to Tullamore. The free is taken back inside to Kelly Cunningham. Kelly is the goalkeeper. She's come out the field with it. Fisted back inside to Kate Kehoe. Kate Kehoe gives the ball back down, and Tullamore trying to work their way down the field. They've left it behind though. Now they've gathered it up again with Aisling Fox. Aisling Fox trying to burst her way down the field. Still holds on to the ball. Still holds on to the ball. Gets the ball down into the centre. Into Sinead Fadden, but the referee had blown the whistle. The referee had blown the whistle. He'd given the advantage, and then he called it back, Eddie.
Yeah, I think she took it from the wrong place, but he let the advantage go, and when the advantage didn't accrue, then he actually brought it back and made the original free pass. So
it's a free to Tullamore. Is it Kate Kehoe, the number 7, that's getting ready to take this one? Kate takes the one down into the middle, where it's gathered up for Tullamore once again, and away comes Kehoe once again. Kate has it, still holds on to the ball, still travels with the ball, tries to make her way inside, gets it inside to Lisa Gorman. Lisa Gorman turns back inside, has to force back, gets it across into the middle, and Tullamore trying to build her way, gets it into the centre forward. Fadden, Sinead Fadden gets it on the right, gets it on the left, gives it back outside. A kick towards the goal. It's gone high, it's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar. A good score there for the Tullamore player. It was the number 11, it was Lisa Gorman that eventually got it and kicked it over the bar. 4 points for Naomh CIARÁN, 3 points for Tullamore. My stopwatch says 23. So Amanda Keena gets ready to take the kick out once again. Amanda kicks it out the field. Ball is gathered up by Nicole Buckley. Nicole Buckley has got it, gets it on down towards Roisin Corcoran. Roisin has the ball, holds on to the ball, still has it, gets it to Caitlin Rigney. Caitlin gives it back to Roisin again. Roisin steadies, kicks it, but the breeze caught it that time, Eddie, and we can see from kicking there how the breeze is operating out there.
Yeah, that's 5 wides now for Naomh CIARÁN against the breeze, so it just shows you that once that ball is in the air at all, the wind will just blow it away from the goals.
It's going to be a kick out, and it'll be a kick out for Tullamore once again. Kelly Cunningham will get ready to take the kick out for Tullamore. Kelly Cunningham standing on the 14, will come to the 20, kicks it out the field. This one will go out towards Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman has the ball, steps inside, gives the ball back out, and it's cleared down the field for Tullamore, down into the corner. It's going to be gathered up for Tullamore, and they try to work their way through. It's in there, it's caught by Sinead Fadden. Sinead Fadden went down on the ball, but the referee penalised her for touching the ball, I think, on the ground. And a clash of players there as Amy Gavin Mangan and Sinead Fadden clashed with the ball. It's very, very competitive, Eddie. It's, what have we, 23, 24 minutes gone, 4 points to 3. I don't know, is the breeze having that big an effect on this game at all?
No, I mean, not hugely, Pat. You can just see the scores, the wides that Naomh Ciarán had. Probably the wind was the factor that the fact that they weren't converted. But Tullamore seemed to be fine to be able to get the ball as far as the Naomh Ciarán 45. But Naomh Ciarán are really repelling them at that point there. They find it very, very hard to penetrate that half-back line to get the ball into the forward line. But so far, look, it's a very tight game. We knew it would be. These are the two form teams this year, and we've seen them this year. And the football they play, it's fast, it's open. There's plenty of off-the-shoulder running. Two very, very fit teams. It's a belter of a final so far. I think people are getting great value. Pity just not more people can come and see it.
But and when we look at it there, Amy Gavin Mangan is injured at the moment, but she's on the 45-metre line and she's a midfielder, so they're pushing back to help their half-back line. So it's a line across is what's there at the moment.
Yes, and once Amy Mangan gets the ball, I mean, she's a really, really strong, fast runner and a great control of the ball when she's in possession. And it's the factor now that she's able to carry that ball into the breeze. Second half, she'll probably release it more often, you know. So look, it's all to play for still. It's only a point in it at the end of the day.
Free taken, and it eventually comes to Kate Kenny from Roisin Egan. Kate Kenny has it, turns it on the left foot, half blocked down though. Ball is broken in and Tullamore have it, but the referee has penalised the Tullamore player and it's going to be a free. The free is taken, it comes outside over towards MMR. MMR steadies with on the right foot and MMR kicks it. And Eddie, that's the difference. When Naomh Ciarán get the ball anywhere around 20-30 yards out, they're capable of scoring.
Yeah, well, you see the spread. There's 3 scorers there now for Naomh Ciarán. Kate Kenny got 2 frees. The rest of them are from play against the breeze. And that was a great point there from MMR. They worked that well. She worked the space and had the confidence to go for the shot.
Kelly Cunningham kicks it out for Tullamore. Ball drops down the field. Gone racing down after is Aisling Fox. Aisling Fox goes back, but it's gathered up there by Emer Flynn. Emer Flynn flicks the ball back and away comes Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy got it into the middle to Gavin Mangan. Amy Gavin Mangan to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny holds on to the ball. Still holds on to the ball. Goes right. Gets it back to Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy on the run. Still holds on. Gets it on the left foot. This time it's not good enough though. It's gone to the right. It's gone out over the line. It's gone wide. 5 points to 3, the scoreboard reads. I make it 27 minutes gone in the first half as Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the kick out once again. Kelly Cunningham looking down the field as to where she's going to put this one. The sun, she has the breeze, but the sun's shining into her eyes. It came out to the number 7, Kate Kehoe, and Kate Kehoe is fouled. So it's going to be a free out to Tullamore when play resumes. Kate Kehoe took a knock that time. She's up. She's going to be okay. But I think she's taking a bit of a breather at this stage. She'll be okay. She's okay. Assistance coming in from the sideline, but Kate is getting ready to take the free. 5 points to 3, the scoreboard reads in favour of Naomh Ciarán. The free is taken. It goes back inside towards Kate Guingan. Kate Guingan give it back out where it's gathered up for Tullamore once again by Orla Gorman. Orla Gorman. Ball blocked down by Fionn Boland. And Fionn Boland. It's going to be a free too. It's going to be a free and Amy Gavin Mangan takes the free. Gets it back to MMR. Back to Gavin Mangan. Gavin Mangan gets the ball back out in the centre again where it comes to Emer Flynn. Emer Flynn flicks the ball over the far side of the field. Eventually it got out to the far side. Ellie Hogan. Ellie Hogan gets it to Roisin. Roisin Egan gets it up, but the ball is cut off back there by Anne Kehoe. Anne Kehoe comes out with it, still holds on to the ball. Anne Kehoe still holds on to it. Fisted attempt down into the middle towards Kate Guingan. Kate Guingan has it. Kate Guingan delivers it back into the centre where it'll eventually come out to Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman gets it out to the number 8, Sinead Fadden. Fadden drives it down to the full forward line. The full forward has it. They try to work the win. Still holds on to the ball. She's been bottled up by 2-3 players. There was Graham Egan. Referee has blown the whistle and I think he's given a free in. Not exactly sure. He made a decision out there and a direction as to what he was going to do. It is a free in to Tullamore and it's going to be Maeve Coleman that's going to take the free in. My stopwatch says we've 29 minutes gone in the first half as Maeve Coleman gets ready to take the free in for Tullamore. We probably will have a small bit of injury time as Maeve gets ready to take this one. 5 points to 3. Can Maeve leave one between them as she looks towards the goal? Sun shines into her eyes, has the assistance of a breeze, kicks it with the right foot, kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. 5 points to 4 the scoreboard reads. 5 points to 4 the scoreboard reads as Amanda Keena gets ready to take the kick out once again. Amanda Keena looks out the field, kicks the ball out the field. Ball is broken down, gathered up for Tullamore by Coleman. Coleman got it down into the corner. It's gone back to Coleman again. Coleman looking for it, gets the ball into the full forward line. It's gone in over the heads. Amanda Keena has gone down, gets the ball in the hands, gets it out to Fionn Boland. Fionn gives the ball back out and eventually it comes to Nicole Buckley. Nicole Buckley comes out the field with it, gets it to, is it Gavin Mangan that has it? It has in any sense. It's gone out to the number 10. The number 10 is Roisin Corkman, gets it to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan has the ball, goes inside, goes outside, fisted attempt outside to Anna Grehan. Anna Grehan gets the ball, Anna Grehan holds on to the ball, still travelling is Anna, gets it back to Caitlin. Caitlin back to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny goes inside, still goes inside, trying to get it onto the right, gives it back outside to Roisin Egan, half blocked down. And Tullamore come out the field with it, cleared out for Tullamore, and the referee has blown the half-time whistle. Just a minute of injury time played there as the referee blows the half-time whistle, and at half-time the scoreboard reads 5 points for Naomh CIARÁN, 4 points for Tullamore already. Very, very competitive first half.
Very competitive, and you would be competitive. Tullamore bringing a great game to Naomh CIARÁN today. The breeze now, as you can see, had a big factor in the first half there. I think Tullamore will be disappointed now with just 4 points on the board with that strong breeze. I don't think Naomh CIARÁN have any complaints, you know, being a point up into that win, because I think the second half is the wind is going to tell on Tullamore. I think they have a lot of defending to do, and the Naomh CIARÁN have the scorers that will take points from range. So, you know, at the minute it's looking like Naomh CIARÁN they'll have. You know, Tullamore will find it very hard to stop them now in the second half, I think, Pat.
Well, it's all to play for at half time here. It's Naomh CIARÁN 5 points, it's Tullamore 4. back for the start of the second half here, and we'll just throw a look around. Eddie is going to have a look to see are there any changes on either team. Referee Pat Gallagher is out in the middle of the field waiting for a ball to come in. I don't think, looking around, I don't think I see any changes on the Naomh CIARÁN team, and Tullamore look to have the same numbers out there as well.
No one got the referee any paperwork anyhow, so as we were.
So referee Pat Gallagher just checking there in the middle. We'll set the clock, we'll set the stopwatch, and we'll be any moment now, we'll be ready to go for the start of this second half. At half time it's Naomh CIARÁN 5, it's Tullamore 4. And Naomh CIARÁN playing with the assistance of a very, very strong breeze in the second half. So referee Pat Gallagher throws it in for the start of the second half, and the ball is in and away it goes. It's caught in there by the number 14, Kate Kenny, the red-haired Kate, heading down the field. She's been held, she's been fouled. The referee has brought the play back. As I said, our coverage here being brought by Avenir Sports. We get the ball down into the corner. The ball has got pulled first time in there by Aisling Fox, but it's gone inside for Ellie McAvoy as Ellie tries to work her way through, kicks it towards the goal. It's gone high and it's gone over the bar. Ellie McAvoy that got that one onto the boot, kicked it high and kicked it over the bar. 6 points now for Naomh CIARÁN, 4 points for Tullamore. Just over 40 seconds of the second half gone as the kick out to be taken by Kelly Cunningham. Kelly has got rid of the cap because the sun shined the opposite way. It's gathered by Gavin Mangan. Gavin Mangan turns, she leaves the ball behind her, but the referee has penalised. The referee has penalised the Tullamore player for a foul that time on Amy Gavin Mangan, and it's going to be a free in to Naomh CIARÁN. A free in to Naomh CIARÁN, and it'll be Kate Kenny that'll get ready to take this one. 6 points to 4 the scoreboard reads as Kate Kenny gets ready with the free. Kate has kicked it high, it's gone wide. It's gone wide. It's still 6 points to 4 as Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the kick out. Kelly Cunningham looks out the field as to where she's going to take the kick out. The sun has actually died more so than that as Kelly gets ready to take the kick out. The breeze hangs on to it as the ball drops out the field. Gavin Mangan got it inside to Roisin Egan. Roisin steadies, but again it's gone out over the line. It's gone wide. Some terrible wides out there from Naomh CIARÁN, Eddie.
Yeah, the Roisin there tried to force that over the bar, and Kate's free before that again tried to force it again. It's just the wind is so unpredictable. They're probably just trying to make sure their scores and probably overcooking them, Pat.
Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the kick out. Little over 2 minutes gone in the start of the second half. Ball has come out and Tullamore have it out towards this side of the field. It comes out towards Orla Gorman. Orla Gorman holds on to the ball, gets it down. It's gathered up in there, and it's kicked up there by the cornerback Aisling Fox, very near the sideline. Kept in play, and it goes inside to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan has the ball, gets the ball back inside to Lorraine Keena. Lorraine Keena, great ball from Keena down towards MMR. Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy has the ball, gets the ball back inside. It's gone to Kate Kenny. Kate steady and Kate kicks. Will the breeze carry it? It's gone wide. It's gone wide. It's gone wide. The umpires looked at one another. It was gone wide. And I can see from the flags down there, the breeze, Eddie, is actually blowing across the field more so than down it.
Yeah, that ball was a certain score for Kate there, and you can see the way the ball just pushed it out past the post. So, and look at, you can see where all the action is now. It's all in the Tullamore half, so Tullamore are going to find it hard to keep Naomh CIARÁN out for much longer, you know.
Aisling Fox breaks up the play and comes out with it for Tullamore. They get the ball out the field. They try to work their way out the left and behind though, and it's gone to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny tries to get it on the right. She's been forced out, still being forced out. Carried the ball too far, says the referee. Free out is taken and away it come. Kate Kenny down injured. Kate, she tried to maybe go a little bit too far. Probably should have parted with the ball a bit earlier already.
Yeah, Tullamore defended that well now, because twice she went for a score on her right foot and twice she had to take it back, you know, so they have her well shepherded there when she gets close to goal. So far so good for Tullamore. They haven't conceded the point since half time, and 3 wides by Naomh Ciarán.
Kick out comes, and it comes out to Orla Gorman. Orla Gorman has it for Tullamore, turns it. She's kicked the ball, but it's nearly gone back down further with that breeze. It's gathered up by Caitlin Rigney. Caitlin gets the ball back to Roisin. Roisin Egan turns, tries to make her way, being held up in there. It's gone back and it's blocked down. Caitlin Rigney shot blocked down. There's 2 Naomh Ciarán players. The goalkeeper has it in there. The goalkeeper is Kelly Cunningham. Kelly Cunningham came out with the ball, got the ball out the field, and Tullamore trying to work the way up the field. Kehoe gets it up out to the number 13, Sarah Kehoe. Sarah Kehoe gets it into the middle. It's gathered up for Tullamore by Kate Gagnon. Kate Gagnon leaves the ball behind, still leaves it. The referee has blown the whistle. The Naomh Ciarán player put her hand down, and it was pulled by the Tullamore player. Free taken the far side to Roisin Corkerman. Roisin gets the ball, drives it down to Caitlin Rigney. Caitlin Rigney gets it back inside to Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan holds on to the ball, flicks the ball back inside to Ellie McAvoy. Ellie turns on the right, goes on the left, gets it back on the right again, gets it back to Kate. Kate gets it back for Roisin. Roisin has a shot, but it's gone wide again. Ball gone wide, and the accuracy of Naomh Ciarán is being found wanting now in these last couple of minutes. Little over 5 gone in the second half. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Scoreboard reads 6 points to 4 in favour of Naomh Ciarán as Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the kick out. Kicks it short again this time. Gets it outside to Kate Kehoe. Kate has left it behind. Ellie Mack has it. Ellie Mack has gone goal! Goal! But it was coming, Eddie. It was coming a long time.
It was coming, and it was a pity it was a mistake by the number 7 from Tullamore that handed the ball back to Ellie, and Ellie won't miss from that range when she's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper.
1-6 for Naomh Ciarán, 4 points for Tullamore. Ellie McAvoy crashing the ball to the back of the net. 6 minutes into the second half. A substitute comes in on the Tullamore team. We'll follow you up in a second exactly who's going in, who's going off. Is it the number 10 that's gone off? It's not the number 10. The number 10 I see her gone to the sideline. The number 10 has gone off. It looks to be Orla Gorman, is it? Orla Gorman has gone off the Tullamore team. Eddie, we'll follow you up in a second exactly who has come in.
Emily Bailey.
Emily Bailey is the player that has come on, and it's gathered for Tullamore over on the far side of the field. It was their fullback out there, Becky Bryant. Becky Bryant had the ball, kicked this out. Out it comes, and it's gathered up in there by Sarah Kehoe. Sarah Kehoe has the ball, still holds on to the ball, gets it back to Bailey. Bailey has it. Fisted attempt out this side, where it's gathered up there by Anne Kehoe. Anne Kehoe tries to get it around. Tullamore trying to work the way. Maeve Coleman got it down into the corner, down towards Holly Ravenhill. Holly Ravenhill is on the ball, gets a good ball inside, where it's gathered up inside. It's Bailey that has it, tries to work her way through, still works away. Referee blows the whistle. Emily Bailey fouled there as she tried to work her way through, and it's going to be a free in to Tullamore. It'll be a free in to Tullamore. It'll be Maeve Coleman that'll get ready to take the free in. Maeve Coleman looks, it's halfway between the 13 and the 20 metre line. She'll probably be on the 13 when she eventually kicks it. Kicking into the breeze as she gets ready to take this free for Tullamore. 1-6 to 4 points the scoreboard reads as Maeve Coleman steadies herself, looks towards the goal. Up she comes, kicks it with the right foot, kicks it, has the breeze held on to it, it's gone over the bar. 1 goal and 6 points now for Naomh Ciarán, 4 points for Tullamore. 8 minutes gone. 8 minutes of the second half gone. 1-6 to 5, Eddie says, and that's exactly what it is when I look to the scoreboard. The kick out to be taken by Amanda Keena out into the middle of the field, going back and gathering it up for Tullamore.
My mistake, I think.
The referee had penalised. The Tullamore player had gone down on the ball, but her own player actually pulled on the ball. I think he's going to throw up the ball. He's going to throw up the ball. There's players gone in. I see Kate Kenny has come out the field. And Emily Bailey is the player that's gone in there as well. Ball is knocked down. Emily Bailey gets a touch to it. It's Gallagher. The referee has blown the whistle. It's a free to Tullamore. A foul on the centre half forward, Lisa Gorman. So it's a free to Tullamore, and the free is taken over the far side of the field, out to the centre half back, Anne Kehoe. Anne Kehoe has the ball, still has the ball, looks around, where's she going to put it? Looking up the field, turns around, gets the ball back up and gets it to Emily. Emily gets the ball back up to Kate Kehoe. Kate Kehoe has the ball, tries to work her tray, still has the ball. She's been held, she's been fouled. Referee says she's been fouled. It's a free in. It's a free in to Tullamore, and it was gathered up. Tullamore piling on the pressure now again, Eddie.
Yeah, they have to carry the ball into the breeze, but you know, and they're going to draw fouls. But still, now it's a long way out for Gráinne Egan there.
Gráinne Egan gets ready to take this one. She's outside the semicircle, just outside the 20. Gráinne comes up, kicks it. She has the height, hasn't the distance though. Breeze carries it again. It's gone out over the line. That breeze, very, very difficult.
Very difficult for both sides. You can see even Naomh CIARÁN have had 4 wides with the breeze the first half. You know, that's Tullamore's first wide in the second half there against the breeze.
Kick out to be taken by Amanda Keena. Huge kick out from Keena. Out into the middle of the field. Gathered up by Emily. Emily Bailey has it. Still holds on to the ball. Gets the ball. Gets the return. Goes back and tries to make her way inside. Gets the ball back out to Kate Gagnon. Kate Gagnon holds on to the ball. Flicks the ball across, but it's cut off. And away comes Gavin Mangan. Gavin Mangan gets the ball down. Gets it outside. Where it comes to the number 12. Emma Cahill. Emma Cahill gets it inside towards Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny turns on the left foot, drops it inside, ball is cut off, back into the corner there by Sarah Bracken. Sarah has left it behind, but the referee is penalised. The referee has penalised Ellie McAvoy for a hand on the back, and Tullamore are on the attack again. Tullamore coming out the field with it, still have it there. The full back is Becky Bryant. Becky Bryant drives the ball to the far side of the field. It's gone out over the line on the far side despite the best efforts of Holly Ravenhill. It's gone out over the line, so it's going to be a line ball. The line ball is taken inside to Naomh CIARÁN's Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny tries to go around her player. That's not going to happen. Well, she was actually, I suppose, brought to the ground in a rugby tackle. She wasn't going anywhere in that sense, Eddie.
No, it was a 50-50 ball, alright, but the back had really no option there. But Emily Bailey's been making a huge impact since she came in there. Twice now she's had to been involved in 2 attacks.
Free in to Naomh CIARÁN. The referee has gone in. The referee has gone into his umpires. The umpire's calling for something. What exactly they're calling for, I'm not too sure. Referee has gone in. He's talking to one of his umpires in there, and we'll have to wait and see. I be honest with you, I didn't see anything happening in there, but the referee is having a word to say to, or the umpire's having a word to say to referee Pat Gallagher. Pat Gallagher is coming back out the field, and he's calling over one of the. He's calling over a Naomh CIARÁN player. He's having a little word to say to the Naomh CIARÁN player over on the far side of the field. Is it Eddie McAvoy that's over there?
Roisin Corcoran.
Roisin Corcoran that he's talking to. He might have been talking to the Tullamore player as well, but he's talking to Roisin Corcoran in any sense. That's all it is. It's just a bit of a talk as Kate Kenny gets ready to take the free in for Naomh CIARÁN. 1 goal and 6 points for Naomh CIARÁN. 5 points. Huge high ball towards the goal. It's gone over the bar. Great score from Kate Kenny. She got the measure of at that time. Kicked it in. 1-7 now. 10 points for Naomh CIARÁN. 5 points for Tullamore. The kick out is taken by Kelly Cunningham out the field. Ball is cut off. Amy Gavin Mangan watches it, gets it into the hands, gone heading for goal, takes a return pass and buries it in the back of the net. And certainly Amy Gavin Mangan, she made that one, Eddie, and she headed for goal, took the return pass and put it down low to the goalkeeper's left.
Yeah, she got a great return ball there at pace, and there was only one result at the end of it. It was a goal, and Amy deserves that for the game she's played so far.
Tullamore on the attack now with Anne Kehoe. Anne Kehoe tries to work her way out the field, still holds on to the ball, goes inside. Oh, she was stopped now. I think it was It was just the way she came in, tried to go past Ellie McAvoy, and Kehoe a little bit unfortunate there, Eddie. She tried to go round Ellie McAvoy, and I think Ellie even had her back to her that time.
Ellie had her arm up all right, but it was just the way Kehoe just turned back in. I think she just caught a blow to the face. I think she's all right.
At this stage, Eddie, 13 minutes gone in the second half, 2-7 to 5 points. Tullamore or Naomh Ciarán, really, they're in control at this stage.
Yeah, the 2 goals are the difference now between the 2 teams. Tullamore find it very, very hard to get the ball into their attackers there.
It doesn't look like Tullamore can get goals up there, because the back line is very, very tight up in that corner.
They need a goal now in the next couple of minutes. The next attack now need to get something out of this. That was an unfortunate incident. It is a free to Tullamore, all right. So they need to build on this and just get a score on the board now, because they only have the 1 point got since half time.
So a free to Tullamore, and the free is taken quickly, goes down, but it's pulled first time by Emma went down on the ball, and is driven just 14 and a half minutes into the second half. As the line ball for Tullamore, and who's taken the line ball down here underneath this is the number 7. It's Kate Kehoe. Kate Kehoe that's going to take the line ball for Tullamore. Up comes Kate, drives it up towards Bailey, Emily Bailey, but it's gathered over on the far side by Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman got it inside to Grán Egan. Grán Egan has the ball. She's a long way out though. Still holds on to the ball. She's left the ball behind her, and it's gathered up by Lorraine Keena. Lorraine Keena had the ball. Lorraine Keena won it, with Grán Egan got the ball that time, but she had carried it too far, realised, and Lorraine Keena came in under her.
Very, very well defended by Lorraine Keena there. A lot of experience. Didn't plunge in to make the tackle. Waited for Grania to make the play, and then came away with the ball. Excellent play.
Line ball. Laura Sullivan takes the line ball, drops it low, and Tullamore have it underneath us here now. Tullamore with Sarah Kehoe. Sarah Kehoe gets it on up to Kate Kehoe. Kate still has the ball, tries to work her way, being held, hasn't been fouled since the referee now has been fouled. The referee indicates that's a free in two. It's a free in to Tullamore, and who's going to take the free in? It looks to be Maeve Coleman, the number 12. Maeve Coleman gets ready to take the free. Maeve drives this one in towards Grán Egan. Grán Egan has it, turns, she gathers it again, shot, goal! A goal for Tullamore. It was Holly Ravenhill. That got the ball that time, and she turned, and it was a good goal in all fairness, Eddie.
Took it very, very well. I think she had earned the free all right, but the referee, in fairness, played the advantage, and she roofed it into the net. And it really makes it now for a very exciting last quarter.
2-7 to 1-5. We'll surely have the water break any moment now, as the kick out comes to Kate Kenny. Kate has left it behind. Tullamore have it, but it's gathered up by Ellie Mack. Ellie Mack gets it to Kate Kenny. Kate burying her way through, still holds on to the ball, gets it on the left foot down to Caitlin Rigney. Caitlin turns, goes in, goes right, still holds on to the ball, gets it back to Roisin. Roisin gets it back to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny holds on to the ball, being forced around, turns, kicks it on the right foot. It's gone, but the referee had blown the whistle. I think it had gone over the bar in any sense, but the referee has blown the whistle.
Yeah, he had given the free to Kate before she kicked it there.
So it's going to be a free in two. Naomh Ciarán. 17 minutes gone in the second half. We probably will have a water break, and I see the umpire is calling out the referee once again. Whatever is going on in there, in that corner, the referee or the umpire, he wants to have a bit to do with it anyway. But it's going to be a free in two. It's going to be a free in to Naomh Ciarán when play resumes. It's going to be a free in to Naomh Ciarán. And Kate Kenny will be the player that will get ready to take this free in. And the referee coming, he's just indicating to Kate Kenny actually where the free is to be taken from. 2-7 to 1-5 the scoreboard reads. 18 minutes almost played in the second half. This a chance for Kate Kenny to increase Naomh Ciarán's lead as she gets ready with the free. Up she comes, kicks the free off the right foot, kicks it over the bar. 2 goals and 8 points to 1 goal and 5. as Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the kick out, and the referee has called the water break at this stage. 2-8 to 1-5. Eddie, that point was very important after Tullamore scoring the goal.
After the Tullamore got the goal, only 5 points in it. You know, they certainly gave Tullamore a great lift, but that point there now has settled things down again. Like 6 points is a big lead, played into that breeze.
Just 5 o'clock.
That's grand. Five points for Kate Kenny there, I see. Goal for Ava Gavin Mang and point on Maher. Like the range of scorers there for Naomh CIARÁN compared to Tullamore too. You know, that just shows you the firepower Naomh CIARÁN have. You know, when they have the ball and they're on the attack.
Well, looking at it, Eddie, out there, and Tullamore, if Tullamore want to get back into this game, they're going to have to get the ball up there. And in all fairness, the Naomh CIARÁN defence, they're very, very strong. That come from the goal. Their goal come from a set piece, shall we say? But when Tullamore are coming through, Naomh CIARÁN have players back behind the ball on every occasion, nearly.
Yeah, look at the Tullamore forward line now. They're a dangerous outfit, and you see the way Naomh CIARÁN have their homework done, and Colin Kenny would have all of this, you know, well strategised before this game. Then your Grán Egan would be a big threat there, as in Holly. You saw the first chance Holly Revenhill got there, she roofed it into the net. Grán Egan is a very, very strong player there. Maeve Coleman is deadly on the frees. She hasn't missed one yet. There's 3 frees there, but you know, to keep that ball in there is difficult against the breeze, and the half-back line from Naomh CIARÁN are practically playing up in the midfield line there now, so it's very, very hard to get that over, you know, to get the ball through there, and they haven't got the same ball carriers that Naomh CIARÁN have, and I think that's the big difference in the game at the moment. But they, you know, 2-8, you know, from sorry Pat, like 2-2 since half time, you know. The wind is a big factor now, and you can see it's actually getting stronger now as well.
Well, the introduction of Emily Bailey was a huge difference to Tullamore. She's after making a big influence in it, but as I say, if Tullamore want to come back in, they have to get a goal in the first couple of minutes when we start back.
They need to start this quarter now very, very strong. See, Naomh CIARÁN now have a sub coming in here, number 17. Eva Kelly. Now Eva Kelly is a new addition to the squad since last year.
Number 10 is gone.
Number 10, Roisin Cochran was gone. I think Roisin was spoken to by the referee earlier on there, and so maybe just a bit of tactics now, I would say, on behalf of Naomh CIARÁN, maybe take her off the field. There could be something niggling going on there, you know. Eva Kelly is certainly a great deputy for that position.
So Eva Kelly is on the Naomh CIARÁN team, and Roisin Corkman is the player that's gone off. So we're back for the start. Water break is over. The goalkeeper eventually has come back, and it's going to be a kick out. At the stopwatch, if you look down there, it's just over 18 minutes gone. So a little less than 12 minutes of normal time left. The kick out has come out into the middle. Tullamore had it. Ball is in stalemate out there. A Tullamore player eventually got it, but the referee is going to throw up the ball, and it's going to be through up there. There's players all in there around the place. Emma Maher was in there. It's gathered up by Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan gets it. Gets the ball outside to Emma Cahill. Emma Cahill tries to go through. Kate Kenny had it. Kate Kenny tried to burst her way through. Carried the ball a little bit too much, and it's happened, Kate, on a good few occasions, but I think it's the way Tullamore are actually bunching her up as she goes in.
Yeah, there's 3 times now Kate has been pulled for over carrying, and it's fair credit to the Tullamore defence that are, you know, making her overplay the ball.
So it's a free out, and Kelly Cunningham gets ready to take the free out. Kelly kicks it out, but she's kicked it straight to Amy Gavin Mangan. Gavin Mangan gets it, but it's broken up for Tullamore, and Tullamore try to work the way out with Becky Bryant. Becky Bryant has left the ball behind her. It's gone out over the line. It's gone out over the line off the number 7 Fionn Boland. It's gone out over the line. It's going to be a line ball to Tullamore over on their far side of the field. Here in Tubber, the breeze kind of has died more at the moment. The sun has gone in. Kick out. Ravenhill has got a touch to it. Ball has gone up the field. Ravenhill has bursted past the player, and well, the speed of Emily Ravenhill that time was unbelievable. And I suppose she was unfortunate that she toppled over the ball, Eddie.
Yeah. The 2 Naomh CIARÁN players went for the ball, and one left it to the other then, and it just left the gap for Emily to come through. And lucky to give away a free there, actually.
And it's Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy with the ball. Ellie holds on to the ball, looking down the field with it, still travelling through. She's got through to Ivan Needle, gets it inside to Kate Kenny, back to Roisin Egan. Ellie is down injured though, gets it out to Cahill. Emma Cahill has a shot. Oh, the Tullamore player came from nowhere. Aisling Fox came from nowhere and got to deflect it out. Ellie McAvoy going through that time. She went down. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think she got a knock, but did she twist on something, Eddie?
Just as she released the ball, she seemed to go over on an ankle there or something, but she seems to be in trouble now.
And this would be a big loss to Naomh CIARÁN, but she looks to be getting up. She looks to be okay.
She's okay, yeah. I know Ellie's a very strong player. I think she just knocked the wind out of her there, you know. Emma Callan looking at the score there as well. There's a super block by the corner back there, but I think the referee had the hand up for a free before that.
Well, referee Pat Gallagher is just checking with Ellie McAvoy to see is Ellie okay. Ellie has been attended to out there on the field. The stopwatch down in front of us says 21 minutes of the second half played, 2-8 to 1-5 the scoreboard reads. And we'll just wait and see when the ball comes back. It's a free in to Naomh CIARÁN, and it'll be Kate Kenny that'll get ready to take the free in for Naomh CIARÁN. Kate Kenny has decided to kick this one with her left foot now this time. As she gets ready, kicks it with her left foot, she can kick them with the left as well, and she kicks it over the bar. 2-9 for Naomh CIARÁN, 1-5 for Tullamore. 21 and a half minutes of the second half are played, and Kelly Cunningham gets ready to Kelly is gone. Kelly Cunningham has gone off the Tullamore team.
She was getting treatment there in her own dugout during the water break, so obviously things aren't well with her.
And it looks to be, is it Roisin Keane? If I'm following up the figures, number 16 looks to be Roisin Keane, so we'll presume that that's the player that has gone into the goals. But the ball went out from the kick out, and it's going to be a free in to Naomh CIARÁN for a foul on Kate Kenny. It's going to be a free in to Naomh CIARÁN, and Naomh CIARÁN, they're really starting to dominate now at this stage, Eddie.
Yeah, they're turning the screw now. All right, all the action now is in the final third of the pitch there, and Tullamore find it very, very hard to break out.
Well, I'm just watching changes around the place. I see number 4 Nicole Buckley and Fionn Boland moving around the field. They've changed on different sides of the field as Kate Kenny gets ready to take the free in for Naomh CIARÁN. Can she make it 2-10? She can make it 2-10. So it's double scored here at the moment. 2-10 for Naomh CIARÁN. A goal and 5 points for Tullamore. And the stopwatch has just heading for 23 minutes off the second half played. Roisin Keane gets ready with the kick out. Kicks the ball out the field. Over the far side. Ball is broken off. And it's Roisin Egan. Roisin Egan drops this one down this side of the field. Inside to Emma Cahill. Emma Cahill gets it back to Emma Maher. Emma Maher gets it down into the corner to Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny turns it on the left. This time kicks it in. It's left up in the clouds. Ball is going inside. It's Ellie McAvoy down on the ground. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Ellie McAvoy, the ball went inside. Ellie McAvoy grabbed it and she was brought to the ground. She went down. 2 Tullamore players tackled her as she went in, and I suppose there wasn't a whole pile they could do, Eddie.
No, a big high ball into the square like that under a wind, anything can happen. It bounced and Ellie McAvoy got it, but I think the
and it's the goalkeeper from Tullamore that's injured now as well. She came out probably Ellie coming down the top of her, and it'll be unfortunate if Tullamore lose another goalkeeper, especially after losing Kelly Cunningham there a few minutes ago. They could be Roisin Kane. We're presuming it's Roisin Kane anyway that did go into the goals.
It's okay, I think.
She's up, she is okay. The stopwatch says 24 minutes gone in the second half. We will have a bit of injury time, Eddie, in this second half, because there has been a few injuries in this second half.
Yeah, well, there was an injury to Ellie McAvoy earlier on there, and one to Kate Kenny, and the water break as well. So you're looking at maybe 3 to 4 minutes on top of normal time here.
So Kate Kenny gets ready to take the penalty for Naomh Ciarán. Kate Kenny, 2-10 to 1-5 to score Reed. Kate gets ready, flicks it, oh, it's in the back of the net. Goalkeeper went the right way. She went the right way, but Kate Kenny picked her spot and stuck it in the back of the net. 3-10 to 1-5 the scoreboard reads. As Roisin Kane kicks it out, but it's gone straight out for Kate Kenny again. Kate Kenny gets it inside to Emma Cahill. Emma Cahill is gone again, and it's another penalty. It's another penalty, and Naomh Ciarán, they're running riot now at this stage, Eddie.
Yeah, the scoreline probably flatters Naomh Ciarán a small bit, because certainly Tullamore, you know, to be beaten like 3-10, maybe 4-10 now as well, it certainly flatters Naomh Ciarán a small bit. But like, you know, it was a mistake of their own doing, bad kick out, you know, intercepted, and there was 2-on-1, and there was only one outcome, and that was a penalty.
So Kate Kenny gets ready to take the penalty. Will she go the same side? Goalkeeper gets ready again. She's gone the same side, this time a lot lower now, and crashes into the back of the net. 4-10 to 1-5 the scoreboard reads, and as Eddie said, it's flattering now at the moment, because there were only a few points up a few minutes ago. So the kick out to be taken for Tullamore. Roisin Kane kicks it out the far side. Gone racing over the far side is Ellie McAvoy gets it into the centre. It's gathered up in there and fisted over the bar. It was Caitlin Rigney, that got it inside Ellie McAvoy, and Ellie McAvoy put it over the bar. 4-11 now for Naomh Ciarán. A goal and 5 points for Tullamore, and it's been quite a while, Eddie, since Tullamore scored. I think the goal was the last score they got.
Last goal they got in the third quarter, just before the water break, and look, it's all one-way traffic now anyhow. I think the result is a foregone conclusion, Pat.
Caitlin Rigney has the ball, kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. Caitlin gathered that one, kicked it high and kicked it over the bar. 4-12 to 1 goal and 5. We're going through the motions at this stage with almost 27 minutes of the second half played. As the kick out to be taken once again by Roisin Kane. Roisin Kane kicks it out. This time gathered for Tullamore. Bailey is out there. She's gone to ground and she has been fouled. It's going to be a free. I see a sub warming up for Naomh Ciarán. Number 22. Is it Ciara Flynn that's warming up, Eddie?
Ciara's 22, yeah. She's Ciara was a regular on the Naomh Ciarán team for a good few years, and went off to college. Now she's back in the mix again. So the good sturdy corner back.
Well, the experience of Naomh Ciarán winning an All-Ireland last year is coming out now at the moment, and it's shown, like, because their pure experience is what's bringing them through here this evening.
Without a doubt, there's ground out results now, you know, all through last year, through the Leinster campaign into the All-Ireland series, like, they ground out results, and it's just confidence and maturity, Pat, and that team has grown, like, together for so many years now. They're worthy All-Ireland champions, and Tullamore knew they were up against it today, but they showed Naomh Ciarán no respect whatsoever, and rightly so. It's a county final, and Tullamore will learn a lot from today, and they'll be back in the county final in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I'm just looking to see exactly who's come off. Anna Graham is coming off. Anna Graham is coming off the Naomh Ciarán team, and as we said, number 22 Ciara Flynn has gone in. Now number 18 has gone in. Sarah Fitzgerald is gone in on the Naomh Ciarán team, and we'll follow up exactly who's coming off.
Emma Cahill is coming off.
Emma Cahill looks to be the player that's coming off. Emma Cahill is coming off the team. So Naomh Ciarán using all their subs now at the moment, but we're heading for the last minute of normal time at this stage, Eddie, and there's still a tension out there for the Tullamore player. There probably will be maybe 4 or 5 minutes of injury time played here.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate clash there just between two Tullamore players. Both of them went for the same ball. I think one came off worse than the other, but I think I think she's in trouble now with an ankle or a knee.
And it looks to be the number 8. Is it the captain, Sinead Fadden, or is it the 18? It looks to be it's either 8 or 18. It's either Emily Bailey or Sinead Fadden that's out there. It's actually, I'm looking to see where I can see.
Yeah, it's Emily Bailey, all right.
It's Emily Bailey, yes, because I see Sinead Fadden out there. It's Emily Bailey, and she was a sub that came on there into the second half, and she was making a bit of a difference. Another sub gone in on the Naomh CIARÁN team. Number 23, Zoe Ty, has gone in on the Naomh CIARÁN team as well. And Caitlin Rigney is the player that's coming off. Caitlin Rigney coming off here in front with Zoe Ty is the player that's gone in. Sarah Fitzgerald is gone in. Zoe Ty has gone in. And who do we say? Ciara Flynn. Yeah. Ciara Flynn has gone in on the Naomh CIARÁN team. And the free is taken for Tullamore. Gone back up the field. Tullamore tried to push away as the ball has gone up towards the full forward. The full forward is Holly Ravenhill. They try to work the way. Tullamore trying to get a few scores. Kate Guingan gets it over towards this side of the field. Amanda Keelan has gone racing down for it, but gone down there with her is Egan, Grán Egan. Grán Egan gets it inside to Sarah Keogh. Sarah Keogh has the ball, still has the ball, still tries to make room, gets the ball back outside. The substitute that came in, Sarah Keogh holds on to the ball, tries to work her way through, gets it across into the middle, but look at the amount of Naomh CIARÁN players that's in front of them. It's gone to Grán Egan. Grán Egan got the ball back outside to Kate Keogh. Kate Keogh trying to burst away, but when you count Eddie, look at the number of Naomh CIARÁN players that's in there. Maeve Coleman takes the free quickly, gets the ball inside, it's gone back out and it's gathered by, it's shot a goal! Oh, a goal! It went through the legs of Amanda Keena.
That was Grán Egan, was it?
It was Grán Egan that got it and went through the legs, but really at this stage it's probably a consolation score at this stage, Eddie.
They deserved their score, they deserved the goal at the end of the game, no doubt. This showed you they never gave up the fight, even though the result is a no doubt for quite a while now.
Roisin Egan coming off the Naomh CIARÁN team, and I think it was the number 20, am I right? It's Maya Guingan. That is the player. It is number 20. I see her in there in the field. It's gone in. So it's gone back down, and it's Nicole Buckley. Nicole Buckley, it drives it inside towards the 18. Sarah Fitzgerald on the knees. Ball is gathered for Tullamore, and Tullamore come out the field. We're into injury time at this stage as the ball goes down the field. It's gathered up by Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy got the ball down towards Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny holds on to the ball, looks around, still goes inside, flicks the ball back into the centre towards Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy gets it on the left foot, turns it on the left foot, kicks it towards the goal. It's gone high, it's gone over the bar. 4:13 to 2-5. My stopwatch says we have over 35 minutes off this second half played. We will have a good bit of injury time, and we also had the water break, so don't be surprised if it goes near 40. As the ball comes out for Tullamore once again, they come out pushing the back on the Tullamore player on the full back, Becky Bryant. As she came out, it's not Becky actually, it's the number 7 Kate Keogh. Free for Tullamore. The free for Tullamore is driven back down into the corner towards Aisling Fox. Aisling Fox has the ball, drives it low towards Sarah Bracken. Sarah Bracken goes on the ball, and away come Tullamore once again with Aisling Fox. Aisling Fox still going. Tullamore are not giving up the ghost. They want to get a few consolation scores before it's over, and it's still Aisling Fox. Aisling Fox gets it inside towards Grán Egan. Nice ball from Egan inside to Maeve Coleman. Maeve Coleman has the ball, goes one way, goes another, still goes, tries to get the ball across the goal. It's gone out for a 45. It's gone out for a 45. A 45 to Tullamore. 4:13 to 2-5 to score reads. My stopwatch says 37 minutes of the second half played, as it's going to be the number 7. It's Kate Keogh that's going to take the 45 for Tullamore. Kate Keogh takes the 45, takes the return pass, goes with the ball, gets it outside where it's gathered up in there by Kate Guingan. Kate Guingan leaves the ball behind her, and it's gathered up by, is it the number 20? The number 20 is Maya Guingan. Maya Guingan got the ball back out, and it eventually comes down the field, down towards Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny has the ball, holds on to the ball, still holds on to the ball. Still tries to burst away through as Kate Kenny holds on to the ball, gets it on the left foot in towards the goal, but this time it's gone out over the line. It's gone wide. It's gone wide as the referee checks his stopwatch once again. Mine says 37 and a half as Roisin Kane gets ready to take the kick out for Tullamore. Roisin kicks it short outside to Aisling Fox. Aisling Fox gives the ball across over towards Laura O'Sullivan. Laura O'Sullivan gets the ball back inside, but it's gathered up and it's all over. It's all over here in Tubber, and Naomh CIARÁN convincingly take the senior championship final. They've beaten Tullamore on a score of 4 goals and 13 points for Naomh CIARÁN, 2-5 for Tullamore. Very convincing, Eddie, in the end.
It was, yeah. Take the penalties out of it, and I mean, you're looking at a 6 or 7 point game. You know, it was just that particular spell in the game when Tullamore just seemed to lose a little bit of momentum at the back. At the back, they conceded 2 very, very soft penalties. But you know, Naomh CIARÁN are worthy winners. They're a strong, formidable team, and that's 6 in a row now for them. You know, and they'll move on now with confidence into the Leinster campaign. They have a semi-final, I think, against the Meath champions now would be their next fixture, which is on the 4th of October. But it was a good game, good contested game, and the wind unfortunately was a big factor. And when you see that Naomh CIARÁN only 5 points scored at half time, they scored 4-8 since with the breeze, whereas Tullamore, you know, in fairness to them, they scored 2-1 against the strong breeze, and two excellent goals, 2 well worked goals. But Naomh CIARÁN are county champions again, and you know, they're worthy champions.
So it's all over here in Tubber, and it's Naomh CIARÁN that are convincing winners on a score of 4-13 for Naomh CIARÁN, 2 goals and 5 points for Tullamore. From myself, Pat Phelan, and from Eddie, and from Eddie Nally, and also from Avenir Sports, we say Slán agus Bannacht.
Not today. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Offaly LGFA, I'd like to welcome everybody to October on what is our biggest day of the year. There's a few thank yous. Thank you first to October GAA for their generous use of the grounds and having it in a splendid order. Thanks to the referee and his officials for carrying out their duties in a professional manner. And thanks to the committee and all the stewards for all the work they've done during the week. And without them today, we wouldn't have such a day like today. On the two teams, Tullamore, they just came up against a better team on the day. And almost be heartbreaking to second year in a row to lose out to CIARÁN, but your day is not too far away. And keep it up, and maybe next year could be your year. To CIARÁN, every year gets better and better. I think this is 6 in a row, which I don't think was ever done in either men or ladies football in Offaly before. I'd like to wish you all the best in Leinster. I think you're playing against Laois champions in 2 weeks' time. The best of luck to you. I'd now like to call on Amy Gavin, captain, to receive the cup on behalf of CIARÁN. No shaking hands now. It's all yours.
I just want to say a quick thanks to Footbal for the ground. They've the pitch in right way for time to final. Thanks a million. To the ref and all his officials. And then just to the club as well. Thanks a million to the COVID officers for allowing us safe training grounds and to let us get the championship finished as well. And just lastly, a massive thanks to Tullamore. Girls, you're a team we love and hate playing because we just know we're going to get a massive fight every single time, and we fought right to the end, and still really getting to reflect how the game went and all. And so it's a 2 cheers for Tullamore.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Yeah, I think she likes this.